Arrived in London just 18 months ago to dance with the Royal Ballet. She was then just 18 years old. She was quickly promoted to soloist, and in true fairy tale style, she has sped to the top of her profession, becoming the youngest principal ballerina anyone at Covent Garden can remember. In her first British television interview, Alina Cojocaru has been reflecting on her rapid rise, with our arts correspondent, Nicholas Glass.
A mere slip of a girl, someone you'd probably pass on the street without a second glance. But the camera clearly adores her, and she's enchanted dance critics and a growing audience at Covent Garden. From the age of 9, Alina Cojocaru was born, it seems, to dance. At 20, she's one of the youngest prima ballerinas in the Royal Ballet's history. She was nervous of doing a television interview, was unsure whether her English was up to it. Of course, it's a cliché, but true for all that. Alina lives to dance, and would rather dance than talk about it. She speaks almost in a whisper.
Just to be on stage, and I think it's such a luxury for us to live so many lives. Once Juliet, or another Giselle. You get to be in love, or to die, or to be betrayed so many times that maybe I don't think anyone will live in one life so much as I can live on stage.
Ah, the little one, she's enchanting. That's how the editor of Dancing Times responded when we asked about Alina. Alina Cojocaru is just 5'2" and obviously feather of weight. Her shoe size is tiny, 2.5. She was born in Bucharest, and to begin with did gymnastics in the hope that it might help her grow. Ballet lessons started when she was 9. She'd been doing them for just 2 months when she was auditioned for the highly regarded ballet school in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev.
So literally you'd just begun to do dance?
And I still had never saw a full ballet, and I had no idea what that is. I was just dancing waltzes and polkas and what usually it's doing for little.
So what was your reaction when you were chosen then, aged 9, to go to Kiev?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my how I reacted, and I did ask my dad not a long time ago, and he said, "You're so excited to go away that we're scared."
Alina has spent half of her short life away from home. There was a 6-month scholarship to the Royal Ballet here, but most of her ballet has been danced in Kiev, and at 17 she was made a principal there. The decision to come to London wasn't taken lightly. She had to start all over again in the Corps de Ballet. Her first appearance was in the reopening night gala at the Royal Opera House in December 1999. Alina was a shade in the Kingdom of the Shades in La Bayadère.
I was very nervous. Usually if you're behind, you follow the line, but I was quite small, so I was in front and the people had to follow behind me. And I was nervous to be on the right light, to follow where I have to be in. And it was a quite an experience.
Alina's rise has been meteoric, from corps de ballet to first soloist to principal in 18 months flat. She's danced in Kenneth Macmillan's Romeo and Juliet, and in Peter Wright's production of Giselle.
What brings me here is obviously you were made a principal.
Yes.
What do you remember about that?
It was after second Giselle, and actually that was the first time my dad saw me live on stage. And as I said, after performance, usually I just feel so empty. That when Anthony Dowell actually told me that he made me a principal, I just couldn't believe it. It was like a dream come true.
Legătură directă cu Alina Cojocaru. Bună seara, Alina.
Bună seara.
Cum e să fii prima?
Naturally, it was a big story back in Bucharest. Alina did her first television interview for Romanian television, and as always, she was smiling.
Sunt un pic emoționată.
She seems to smile a lot. The Royal Ballet has just 10 principals, 4 men, 6 women, and Alina is the youngest of them all by at least 5 years. What is obvious, beside her talent, is her single-minded dedication. One dance critic described her like this: unusually small and endearingly puzzled prettiness and an artless, impulsive manner. Alina is a fast and willing learner. She's had to be. After another ballerina was injured, she learnt the role of Juliet in 8 days. All being well at 20, this is just the beginning for Alina and her audience.